Now, we've talked about exemption certificates and exemption documentation. So what is required to be on that certificate? It needs to have the seller and purchaser's name and address. Most of them are going to require some sort of registration or exemption number. What is being purchased? Why is it exempt? An indemnification statement that says if I, as the buyer, buy this and then end up using it in a taxable manner, I will owe the tax on that as use tax. And then it needs to be signed and dated by the purchaser. So that's what a certificate is going to need to have. There are a variety of certificates that are out there. There are certainly state-specific forms. State of New York is notorious. They have a whole bunch of different certificates, but we have a couple of multi-state ones, the MTC or Multi-State Tax Commission form. Please note that they did just update this in June of 2022, adding the state of Alaska. And then the streamlined sales tax form was updated December of last year. Either of these, as long as you don't need the changes, could still use the old forms, so you don't need to go out and get new ones. But there are some benefits of using the updated forms. You do need to make sure that you keep copies of these. Now, do you need originals, meaning wet signatures? No, I haven't seen any state recently that is still doing that. Certainly you can have scanned copies, and in some of the states, all of the streamlined states, you can actually rely on data and not have to have actual forms. There are states that do expire with some of their certificates, and so you want to watch out for those. State of Florida is notorious. They expire every year, that you need to make sure you update those. I did forget to put on here, but we do have an exemption certificate guide that you can go to our resources page and then to our white papers. And right here, we have our state-by-state exemption certificate guide. So you can download that. And we've got in all the states, formatted the number, whether they expire, links to download the forms, and what are the valid forms. So you want to check that out.